Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Petrania Poonswan. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. In top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Police say a Clark County prosecutor who is facing a DUI charge was driving at more than double the posted speed limit. According to the arrest report, 28-year-old Kayla Fasani Simmons was headed down Sunset Road at around 5 p.m. Sunday in a white Kia SUV when a Metro officer pulled her over for traveling 73 miles per hour in a 35 zone. The officer said that Fasani Simmons had bloodshot eyes and reeked of a strong alcohol odor. A Las Vegas judge has approved a $100 million settlement for the family of a British tourist killed in a 2018 helicopter crash at the Grand Canyon. 31-year-old Jonathan Udall was one of 5 people who died in the Airbus helicopter crash. His family alleged in a lawsuit that Papillon Airways of Boulder City neglected to equip its helicopters with crash-resistant fuel systems. Udall's family will receive $24.6 million from Papillon and $75.4 million from Airbus helicopters. Papillon and Airbus did not immediately respond to requests for comment. A North Las Vegas man was sentenced to 19 months in prison after submitting dozens of fraudulent Paycheck Protection Program loan applications totaling $1.1 million. Prosecutors said that 25-year-old Jakari Devonte Woodward began advertising on social media that he would do fraudulent PPP loan applications after he got over $20,000 in fraudulent funds for himself. At least 56 applications were submitted between March of 2021 and October of 2021. A federal judge dismissed the case seeking to bar former President Donald Trump from Nevada's ballot. A presidential candidate from Texas named John Castro argued that Trump cannot take part in an election because of his role in the January 6th Capitol riot, citing the insurrectionist disqualification clause in the 14th Amendment. However, District Judge Gloria Navarro found that Castro lacked standing and that the court lacked jurisdiction to hear this case. A notable I-15 landmark south of Las Vegas is being demolished. The shuttered Terrible's Hotel and Casino in Jean is being torn down to make way for a new industrial park. Demolition began in December and work to remove all of the structures could last until the end of March. Construction of Phase 1 of the industrial park should begin between March and May and be completed by the second quarter of 2025. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. It did not take long for freezing temperatures to make it to the Las Vegas Valley this year. The National Weather Service said in a social media post that this morning's low temperatures was 31 degrees, which was the first sub-freezing temperature of 2024 and the first time Las Vegas weather dipped below freezing this winter season. And cold weather remains in your forecast for tonight with lows around 40 degrees. Winds will pick up around 8 p.m. and will continue into Thursday, reaching up to 20 miles per hour in parts of the valley. Thursday skies will be sunny and clear with highs around 50 degrees. Thursday evening will see freezing temperatures once again in the low 30s. In business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada Bank on Accountability, the CES trade show floor opened Tuesday morning with more than 4,000 exhibitors showing off the latest innovations in everything tech related. Some of the most eye-catching things RJ reporters saw on the trade show floors include drone soccer, a portable record player, a flying car, and pillows that disrupt snoring and sleep apnea.
A big thing that was really noticeable at CES this year was the emphasis on AI. Even companies that you wouldn't typically think as tech companies like Walmart announced many different efforts that they have going related to incorporating AI.
The Venetian Resort will rebrand its Grazie loyalty program in March. The company said the new program will be known as Venetian Rewards, and executives say that it will provide more ways for cardholders to generate points more quickly. Points can be earned now through playing slot machines, video poker, and table games, as well as by spending money on things like hotel accommodations, dining, entertainment, retail, and the spa.
Sports, sponsored by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. Does Jaden Bava finally have his home for next season? The former Rebels quarterback told the Review Journal he would be returning to UNLV, but instead entered the transfer portal. It was announced earlier this week Bava would be transferring to Georgia, but he has since flipped his commitment and is now headed to Southern California. Meanwhile, UNLV has a few different options in the QB room to be next season's signal caller, including former starting quarterback Doug Brumfield.
In health news, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital, we're here for you when you need us. A clinical health psychologist at the Mayo Clinic is offering tips on mindful eating to follow through the new year. To maintain a healthy relationship with food, Dr. Lisa Hardesty says that you must first identify the reasons you want to eat healthier. Then you must plan ahead, anticipate when you may have more difficulty making healthy choices, and then creating a solid plan for those times. She also says it's important to allow yourself a few unhealthy food options as well. However, when eating lower quality foods, be aware of your negative emotions and don't allow the shame to creep in.
Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The Golden Knights reached the midway point of the NHL season Wednesday and have the 9th best odds at Circa Sportsbook to win the Stanley Cup at 13-1 alongside the Maple Leafs. The Panthers are the current favorite at plus 910, followed by the Oilers, winners of 8 straight games at plus 925. The Hurricanes and Rangers are next at plus 950, with the Avalanche 10-1 and the Stars plus 1050. The Bruins and Kings are each plus 1150, while the first place Jets are down to 15-1.
In entertainment news, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, with live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. The Sphere has been transformed into one of the most recognizable video games in the world. As part of CES trade show festivities, the Sphere has been turned into a giant game of Tetris, coinciding with the 40th anniversary of the game. The Tetris-themed display will run on the Exosphere throughout CES. The Review Journal has created the ultimate guide to 2024 concerts and festivals in Las Vegas. For example, in May, the Rolling Stones will be performing at Allegiant Stadium. Country star Morgan Wallen will also be performing there in August, and pop superstar Pink will also grace the Allegiant stage in September. For the full list of concerts, visit lvrj.com/entertainment. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you're watching from YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the Review Journal's YouTube channel for more great content. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you tomorrow for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.